This is the Schmo with the Pro. We're here with the head honcho of Dominance MMA, Ali Abdelaziz, here for Bellator 300. Just finished up the press conference. How we doing?
Everything is good, brother. Good to see you, Schmo.
It's great to see you too. Your client, Usman Nurmgamedov, he's going for 18-0. He's extremely confident. He doesn't feel like anything's going to get in his way. Why is he going to get the finish Saturday evening?
Man, I think this kid is just hit 25 years old. He's still so young. So much room to grow, but he's one of the best lightweight in the world. I believe Islam Makhachev won. He's in the top 3-4 conversation. I truly believe. And he's only 25. At 27, nobody on planet Earth is going to even touch this guy's hand.
Now, you're in the sparring rooms. You've seen this guy spar against Islam Makhachev. What does that look like for anyone who's never seen that before?
Islam is the best lightweight in the world, hand down. Is no question. I think he's the pound for pound the greatest fighter we have today. And, he's just, he's at this point, he's 25. Islam is 31, When he going to become Islam's age, he's going to be the same level Islam, and these guys. I don't know about Habib because there's only one Habib, But these guys, they great at what they do. They're the best of the best. This is why Islam Makhachev have the longest winning streak in the UFC, 12 winning streak. And in Abu Dhabi next month is going to be 13.
That's right, UFC 294. He's got the rematch against Charles Oliveira. The first time they faced, he was like a 2-1 favorite. Now he's about a 3-1 favorite. Do you think it's going to be easier for him in this fight, or do you think it's going to be a different fight this time out?
There's no such a thing as an easy fight. I don't believe that. Charles Oliveira is a good fighter. He's very dangerous. But Islam already showed how to beat him. I believe in 3 weeks, he's going to do it again. He's going to finish him again. And I just don't think Charles only have one chance, lucky punch. That's what he have. Nothing else. Islam is better everywhere. He's better in grappling, wrestling, striking, his mental, his everything Islam have. Islam is the pound for pound best fighter in the world today. It's not arguable.
Well, the Schmo knows that means everything. Pound for pound #1. He had that title, or he wanted that. He beat Alexander Volkanovski. They didn't give him the #1 pound for pound ranking. Do you think he's going to have to beat him again in order to get that?
Brother, he beat the pound for one, pound 5 fighter. He beat the #4 pound for pound fighter, Charles Oliveira. The only thing he have not did yet, killed somebody inside the cage. Brother, it doesn't matter. He already beat Alexander Volkanovski. Who cares? Who cares? Now you have Charles Oliveira. You have Justin Gaethje. You have Beneil Dariush. You have many guys contender. You understand? This guy, Alexander, he have his shot. It was a great fight. Islam only have 12 hours to hydrate. No excuse. Still beat him. And finish. The Australia hype is finished.
What is next for Justin Gaethje? He got the BMF title over there in Salt Lake City. Does he have to fight one more guy in order to get the title shot? Or do you think he's next in line for the 155-pound title?
Inshallah, Islam win. And you fight Justin Gaethje next. This is what we want. That's what the UFC want. Justin Gaethje earned it too. You don't go out there and knock out Dustin Poirier like that, and you don't get a title shot. And I think Justin make a statement, and he earned his spot.
What's next for Beneil Dariush? Obviously, it didn't go his way over there in Canada against a Charles Oliveira. He wanted to be fighting for the title. What's on the docket for him?
I think, man, you have, the talk being Arman Tsarukyan. This is... The UFC, I think, tried to make this fight happen, and when this fight happened, they're going to announce it.
You think that's going to be the next fight?
I believe this is the next fight. I believe this is, Arman is a very tough kid. He's one of the best guys in the world. And Beneil, this is what he do, fight the best of the best. Nobody have tougher schedule than Beneil Dariush in the whole division.
What about the former champ, the Olympic gold medalist, Henry Cejudo? Who's he going to be fighting next? Is it going to be Merab Dvalishvili? Because they had talks that fight was going to happen over in Boston, but Merab wasn't healed from the injury.
First of all, I like Merab, great guy, great fighter, one of the best guys in the world. I truly believe so. Him and Henry are offered December. I don't think it's going to happen. Now the offer is in January. Henry agreed, of course, because Merab is the guy to beat the fight for the title. And we're going to see, Merab, he's out there. He wants maybe something different. And he earned what he asked for. I cannot say he doesn't deserve it because he's been on a great winning streak. But at the end of the day, Henry said yes. We're waiting on Merab. Merab can say yes, can say no. It's up to him.
So you think that they're going to have Sugar Sean O'Malley face Cheeto Vera as his first title defense?
I don't really care about who Sean fight, who's not fight. I care about who Henry fight. You know, if you type by Merab, I believe the winner should get a title shot. But also, I'm not Dana White. I don't make this kind of calls, and that's it.
How's Umar recovering from his
Omar
injury?
is good. Omar probably will fight on the same card. If Islam Makhachev fight Gaethje early next year, Omar will probably February, March. Omar will be ready.
What was the situation with Derek Brunson?
Yeah, yeah. Derek Brunson, he signed with PFL. He's a PFL fighter. He's gonna fight before end of the year. You know, PFL. You know, he did a lot for the UFC. UFC did a lot for him. He have a great career. He have a crazy schedule. Fought Whitaker, fought Adesanya, fought Kevin Holland, fought all the guys. Darren Till, and now you know he's looking to make his run at light heavyweight title for PFL. And you know, PFL is growing worldwide. They're doing great things, and he can't do nothing but respect what they're doing there.
But how come he didn't end up fighting Roman Dolidze? That fight was supposed to happen.
I think, man, sometimes your time is up. You know, and the UFC is honestly great about that. Like a lot of other promotions, they try to hold you, and they have all right to do. And his time was up, and you know, it was mutual. It was very respectful. I'm grateful. I want to thank Mick. I want to thank Dana. You know, for making this happen, and it's very smooth, very respectful. Derek have nothing bad to say about the UFC. UFC have nothing bad to say about him. I think UFC did a lot for Derek Brunson, you know. But I think Derek Brunson time there is done, and he have to move up to a light heavyweight and probably can win $1 million in this tournament.
And speaking of the PFL and $1 million, Kayla Harrison, what's new with her?
Bad news. Whoever gonna fight Kayla again is gonna be bad news. She have a lot of resentment towards a lot of things. She's unsatisfied. She's hungry. You know, she reformed herself. I think next fight you're gonna see the best Kayla Harrison. She already fighting a former Bellator champion. I know you have this Bellator PFL thing is coming to fruition. There's gonna be a lot of great matchup for her, and we're gonna make a decision. You know, after this fight, what Kayla really wanna do. You know, but you know. She's a PFL fighter. She happy she's fighting. PFL finales have some crazy matchups. I'm looking forward to it in Washington, D.C. in November. And I can't wait.
The UFC didn't get Belal Muhammad the title shot in the welterweight division. Is he going to end up fighting Kamaru Usman, do you think?
No, listen, Belal Muhammad, he's next. You know, if he choose to fight Kamaru, he can, but he doesn't have to because they didn't give him a title shot. But listen, the sport is a lot of crazy happen to him. Sometimes money might get thrown at you or something might happen. But as far as I know, he's next for the title. This is what he wants. He earned it. I have to respect what he wants. And, you know, and we all do. You know what I'm saying? Kamaru is chilling right now. Kamaru's already beat Kobe 2 times. I believe he beat Leon the last time. You know, and Kamaru just chilling. Kamaru just chill, and he's gonna see what happened. You know, and that's it.
He's got a victory over Sean Strickland, the UFC middleweight champion. Yes, it was at welterweight, but maybe he wants to go up and challenge for that belt.
Listen, Kamaru Usman have earned every opportunity. Anything he should ask, he should get because he did a lot. Never turned down a fight. He's been a great company man. They don't speak how so highly of him, and at the end of the day. Kamaru just right now chilling. Like I said, he's enjoying life. He's training. He's in shape. Kamaru can fight on 3-week notice, no problem. But it's an opportunity to have to represent himself.
The man who represents some of the best fighters on planet Earth. Can we get a final message for all the Ali Abdelaziz fans out there worldwide?
I want to honestly, I want to speak about Scott Coker. You know, I don't know what's the situation with the PFL, Bellator. Whatever happened, Scott Coker is one of the pillars in MMA. He's one of the pillars. I believe, of course, Dana's there. He have his spot. But I think Scott there too. He's one of the pillars. I've been around the business for over than 30 years. Who's a guy gives so much to all the fighters, so much opportunity. Myself, also, he first guy to buy me a meal in the U.S., like a good meal. I'm grateful for him, and I want to say thank you to him. Thank you to Bellator, and whatever happened from there. Bellator today, arguably, Hamzat the best fighter in the world. The Bellator today, the shape, Patrick Mix, Minakov, Johnny Eblin, many guys. They have a claim to be they are the best in the world, and without Scott Coker, Mike Cogan, the whole Bellator staff, it would not be possible. And whatever happened from today, Scott Coker in history is one of the pillars in the history of the sport, and he always should get his flower, always should get his respect. And thank you, Scott. Thank you, Bellator. From here, whatever happened. I'm always gonna be a fan.
He's the pro. I'm the Schmo from San Diego. We're out.